Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Recha, Kodesh. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. And today we're going to go into the book of 2 Chronicles, the 15th chapter. And as we can see here, dealing with Asa, right, as we read before, I believe this was the son of Abijah. Was it? Yeah. So Abijah, right, this is dealing with the kings of the southern kingdom, right? And we see here that, at least as we've read a little bit in here, and we see here in this chapter, the Lord pretty much strengthens Asa, by the word of his prophet. Who is it here? Azariah, right, as it says. Let's see. Yep, Azariah, the son of Oded. And so what you'll see once again, right, is in the book of Chronicles, there's a bit more detail on the southern kingdom, right? And also you have now names of certain prophets that are mentioned in here. So yeah, they like I keep making that comparison between the book of Kings and the book of Chronicles. There's information to be found in each. All right, and so it's good to read the entirety of both to get that full context. So this is 2 Chronicles chapter 15, verse 1. And the Spirit of God came upon Azariah, the son of Oded, and he went out to meet Asa, and said unto him, Hear ye me, Asa, and all Judah and Benjamin. The Lord Yahweh is with you, while ye be with him. If ye seek him, he will be found of you. But if ye forsake him, he will forsake you. And I believe in Psalms, I want to say Psalms, the 18th chapter, this sort of message is also echoed over there, in that the Lord is going to deal uprightly to those that are upright before him, right? The Lord is going, if you are loyal to the Lord, he will be loyal to you. If you seek him, he will be found of you. You'll be able to find him. But if you turn your back on the Lord, he will do the same to you. Verse 3. Now for a long season Israel hath been without the true God, and without a teaching priest, and without law. But when they in their trouble did turn unto the Lord Yahweh, power of Israel, and sought him, he was found of them. So as Azariah is continuing to really exhort Asa over here, right, and those that are with him, to say that you keep doing what you're doing, because the Lord is with you. All right, and we all know for a period of time the Lord, like it says, Israel have been without the true God, because there was a whole lot of idolatry going on. Okay, and you had a lot of men that had fallen to that side. So there were very few, if any, during these different pockets of time that were fully upright, right, to teach the ways of the Lord and to instill that within the people and the land. And the scriptures tell us, right, when we go, let me get a real quick precept. I believe this should be in Sirach, the 10th chapter. As it says here, a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. Because number one, he ensures that those that are in that body of the government are also prudent, trustworthy, and men of wisdom, sagacity, and good acumen. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. And so, with Israel going this period of time lacking, a true king, right, teaching the right things, they went astray. But as he says here, but leading astray, right, or going astray, as we read in the first verse or the second verse, that was by them forsaking the Lord, and he forsook us in return. And what happened? Trouble came. Okay, but the Lord is merciful always, as to say that when you did turn in your trouble, you turn to the Lord and you seek him, he will be found. And in those times there was no peace to him that went out, nor to him that came in. but great vexations upon all the inhabitants of the countries. So during that period of time of Israel being in that great disobedience, the Lord was bringing hell. Okay, to those, as it says, him that went out nor him that came in, which is another way of saying anybody, any and everybody. And as it says, but great vexations, so troubles you can imagine in terms of crops, right? Troubles there, troubles with really just everything, right? Nothing was going really in the favor of Israel, and that was purposely being done by the Lord. And the nation was destroyed, and nation was destroyed of nation, and city of city, for God did vex them with all adversity. So they were fighting against each other, having civil wars. It was just bad. Be ye strong, therefore, and let not your hands be weak, for your work shall be rewarded. And when Asa heard these words and the prophecy of Oded the prophet, he took courage and put away the abominable idols out of all the land of Judah and Benjamin. So I believe it was in the previous chapter is where you had Oded speak about the Lord being with Asa, and now Azariah came and confirmed that. So when Asa heard this, his spirit was boosted. He felt that renewal, leading him, as it says here, to put away the abominable idols out of the land of Judah and Benjamin, and that's why they call it Asa's reform. And out of all the cities which he had taken from Mount Ephraim, and renewed the altar of the Lord Yahweh that was before the porch of the Lord. And he gathered all Judah and Benjamin, and the strangers with them out of Ephraim and Manasseh, and out of Simeon, for they fell to him out of Israel in abundance, when they saw that the Lord Yahweh his God was with him. And so you had Israelites, right, of the northern kingdom seeing this. You would say from the perspective of the northern kingdom, they defected and came to the southern kingdom to join them, because they were ones who were like, we believe the Lord is with, you guys, so we're pulling up. All right, and so it's evident that going into the time of the Assyrians deporting the northern kingdom, the bulk of the tribes, out of their lands, and even further in the future, the southern kingdom being taken into captivity and leading up to the New Testament, you did have remnants of northern tribe Israelites sprinkled amongst the southern kingdom. Okay. Verse 10, so they gathered themselves together at Jerusalem in the 3rd month, in the 15th year of the reign of Asa. And they offered unto the Lord Yahweh the same time of the spoil which they had brought, 700 oxen and 7,000 sheep. And remember, we read about this in the previous chapter as how the Lord was with them. I believe it was against the Ethiopians, and they got a great spoil. And they entered into a covenant to seek the Lord Yahweh, God of their fathers, with all their heart and with all their soul, that whosoever would not seek the Lord, power of Israel, should be put to death, whether small or great, whether man or woman. And they swear unto the Lord with a loud voice, and with shouting, and with trumpets, and with cornets. And all Judah rejoiced at the oath, for they had sworn with all their heart, and sought him with their whole desire. And he was found of them, and the Lord Yahweh gave them rest round about. So they did a full turn. They dedicated themselves and their minds to say, enough with all this idolatry, enough with all this wickedness, enough with that. We're going to truly, from within, seek Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, do his ways, and actually live up to the standards that he has set us to, or he has put us to. And the Lord was pleased with that. And therefore, as it says, he gave them rest. And also concerning Maacah, the mother of Asa, Slakia. And also concerning Maacah, the mother of Asa the king, he removed her from being queen, because she had made an idol in a grove. And Asa cut down her idol and stamped it and burnt it at the brook Kidron. So he wasn't even, he set his mind to the Lord to the point where, even his mother wasn't exempt. But the high places were not taken away out of Israel. Nevertheless, the heart of Asa was perfect in all his days. And he brought into the house of God the things that his father had dedicated, and that he himself had dedicated, silver and gold and vessels. And there was no more war until the 35th year of the reign of Asa. And so that brings us to the end of the book of 2nd Chronicles, the 15th chapter. And as you can see in here, this is an example of one of the kings. So it wasn't all the kings, right, that were wicked, but this is an example of one of the kings who followed the ways of the Lord, being exhorted of the Lord, actually set his heart and his mind, along with the remnants of Judah, Benjamin, and a few of the northern tribes, to seek the Lord, right? And to say, no, this is right, this is the right path, we're going to follow it. All right, we're going to continue to, we're going to make a covenant to set our hearts right before the Lord. So anyway, with that, I'm going to end it here. Lord willing, that was edifying to the elect. In closing, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Recha Kodesh. And until next time, Shalom.